Mark, obviously back to winning ways last weekend. How much better we need to be against Mansfield, who are obviously one of the top teams?
Always got to try and be at the top of your game. It's a difficult league. Every game is difficult, different challenges. Mansfield game will be a different challenge to the Oval game for certain. There'll be a big crowd, good atmosphere, and a team that will be desperate to right the wrongs of their derby defeat in Notts County.
Junior Mondale seemed to be a bit of a spark last week. Obviously, he'd been fantastic in training, that's what you'd said, and he proved it. What's he been this week in training like?
I think the young players, when they come into our club, get better because it takes them a while to get up to speed, and then when they do, they get a chance to play, and it's up to them. It's up to them to stay in the team, and it's up to Junior now. He's got electric pace, and he's got a great left foot that he can score goals with. He scored with his right foot last week, which I think he told me is the first time he's ever scored with his right foot. So yeah, the young players come. We try and work with them, and then they get their chance in the team, and it's up to them then to take the ball by the horns and stay in.
And someone like him, who's obviously got a bit of pedigree about where he started out, but has also had a taste of football on the outside, presumably comes back in with a renewed hunger. Is that sort of something that can then be infectious throughout the squad?
I think so. It's Junior, he got released by Middlesbrough, and he went and got kicked lumps out of for a year or so at Whitby Town in the Northern League, which is a tough league. And to go there and do as well as he did and score so many goals has given him that belief again, and he's come into our group and given a lift.
How much toughness, of that mental toughness, is going to be required at Field Mill? Because, as you say, they're coming in off the back of a loss, and beware the angry animal, isn't it?
Definitely. We've got some really good players. We played here a few weeks ago on a Tuesday night, and they were very, very good in the first half and could have been a couple of goals up. And then half time, we turned it round, and we were probably better in the second half, and we could have won it. So two really good football teams. They've had a couple of injuries, they've got a suspension, so I'm not sure what team they'll pick. But knowing Dave's team, they'll come out of the blocks firing for certain.
And also the way that you've had to adjust to playing at home of late, you've had to develop different ways of playing as well. So I suppose that keeps opponents guessing about you.
That's right. Everybody knows how we want to play, but you have to be adaptable, and sometimes you have to vary how you play for different games. And certainly at home, we have to play differently to how we do away from home because of our pitch.
And because of that, do you feel stronger that you've actually got sort of plans B and C more practiced in your armoury?
Yeah, it helps, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the players' performance. If they don't roll their sleeves up and give every ounce of energy and commitment they've got, it doesn't matter formation you play, it doesn't matter what plan you've got, it's not going to work. And your players need to give everything every single day.
And because you're playing them so close to when you played them before, does that make a difference that obviously that game's still fresh in people's minds?
Not for me. I don't really look too much into that. I just know it's two good teams and both desperate for 3 points, and we're both up and around it. And I'm just looking forward to it. There's no pressure on us, and we're just looking forward to it. It's a great game for us, and we'll go and enjoy ourselves, try and play and see what happens.
Obviously, you mentioned both up in and around it. It's not going to decide anything this Saturday in terms of what happens come the start of May, but just how influential can these games be when you play top sides? I think back to Tranmere 2 years ago. You went up there and won, and that proved very handy a few weeks later.
It did, yeah. I think if we've got any illusions of performing a miracle and getting automatic, these are games we have to win. We're not making any bones about that, and we're not dressing it up. We have to win some big games between now and the end of the season if we want to do that. So, as a group, the players know where they are, they know what they've got to do.
Are you publicly stating that long-term aim, or is it just keep winning the next game and what will be will be?
No, we're not stating anything. We're enjoying the ride. We're delighted where we are. We could have been a lot better. We could have also been a lot worse, and let's just take every game as it comes, see how many points we get, and see where it takes us.
Injuries, everyone okay?
Yeah, Grubby's back involved. Grubby will be in the squad. Shepherd will be touch and go for the weekend, but we're hopeful that he'll make the squad as well.
And James Montgomery's still progressing?
Montgomery's fit as well. Montgomery's fit. Still got no teeth, but he's fit to play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Mark, obviously it was a really good game here at the Newham between the two sides. Mansfield going well. You played all 23 teams now. Where do they sort of rank amongst all the teams you've faced so far this season?
Yeah, they're one of the best. I think Bury are the best we've faced, but we could have got 6 points from Bury. Mansfield, in terms of football, every team's got a different challenge and a different strength. Bury and Mansfield have got threats that can hit you from all different angles, and been impressed with them.
You had the game on Tuesday as well. A couple of trials involved. Was there anything you could tell us about them?
Not really, no. They both did quite well.
So is it you sort of still got one eye on the summer patch? That's just
Yeah, I think it's that stage of the season now where clubs are trying to help the younger players that they're releasing, getting a head start and letting them know that they're not going to get a contract renewal, and we get players recommended to us through Rich. I had a recruitment because of the way we play. They want to come here before they go to some other teams. So it's good for us to look at these young players because that's what we're trying to do.
Just finally from me, I noticed Charlie Cooper wasn't involved. Is he any closer to finding a club?
No, he's injured. That's the reason he didn't go on loan in the window, was he got injured in a reserve game.